to hear me. So without further ado, so today is finally my turn for the brown bag, and I'm gonna introduce you guys to TomTom API, which is what we are currently working on to integrate with our leaflet map. So, but for this demo, I won't be showing a leaflet map, but instead I will fully use the TomTom SDK. So let me share my screen now. So can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
All right. Cool. Okay. So TomTom is we can say that it is a one-stop solution for maps, direction, places, traffic, and tracking. Basically, from the documentation. So right now, this is what TomTom can do. There's a map API, directions API, routing, places API. So you can search any places based on your longitude and latitude, based on your current location. So you can get the place, the information of that place. The most important is for us as the web developer is that we need to display some information like the place name, address, and so on. So we can use TomTom API also. And one of the features of TomTom that we are currently using is traffic API, where we need to get the real-time traffic information based on certain location. And also inside this traffic API, there's one endpoint for traffic incident. So this will give information on any incidents occurring on the specific location. So for example, if there's a major traffic jam or roadblocks and road closure and stuff. So in order to get started with TomTom, you guys will need to register to the TomTom developer portal. And from the developer portal, you will get the API key. Yeah, like this. This is the free one, the free API keys. But its usage is limited. As you can see here, you will get free daily API requests. For non-tile requests, it's 2,500 requests, and free tile for the tile request is 50,000 requests. So what for the difference between these two is that for the tile request, if you test, we can test straight away test the tile request from their API Explorer here. And this is the tile request, as you can see from the endpoint. But this will return as a response is the type of this is called traffic raster tile incident. So we execute it, it will return an image too small for you to see. Try to touch it. Yeah. Probably we need to change the location. Maybe. Yeah, you see that, and there's an incident tile layer over here. So what the map API will do is that it will stitch multiple tiles together to form a map.
This is which area? This coordinate?
This is the default area from the API Explorer itself. So what I have for you guys today, I already prepared a React app. So this is the current app. You're using TomTom Map SDK. So what we can do here, I can pick a location, point A to point B, to display a route to get to that. Yeah. And if we look at the console, I already console log it. So if you click anywhere on the map, you will get longitude and latitude information. And using that, I'm going to try refresh again. Okay, so you can see that this is calling the API, the TomTom API, which is routing API. And yeah, this is the request. And see, it's passing the starting latitude, longitude, and stop latitude and longitude. So just from that request, you can get a whole lot of information from the TomTom. So you can get like the travel time, the departure, the length of that route in meters. And okay, what else? So you can also specify your travel mode. For example, if you are traveling inside a truck, so the route will be different, because if you like in Kuala Lumpur, there's a certain areas with height limit. So the truck with certain height cannot go through that route. So yeah. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to the code base. Yeah. So this is the React app which I did yesterday. And overall, the layout is just a simple sidebar and the map. So what we are currently interested in is the map itself, because this is where all the logic for the map happens. So okay, first before you can do anything before you can start you will need to install the TomTom package, TomTom Web SDK Maps package. Yeah, and the TomTom International Web SDK Service. So basically what this component does is when it mounts, it will call a function of load map, just on top of this. So we're going to over here on the line 25, I declared I call the TT like TomTom SDK, specify the map and specify the center location. So this is important because right now the longitude and latitude that I set is located to KL location. So that's why when we load the map, you can see that it's already been bound to KL area. And you also need to specify the zoom. This is an important parameters. Just specify how far that you guys are zooming the default value. So Okay, and then I added control. If you can see at the top right of the map, yeah. So this is the full screen control and navigation control. Can also view it in full screen. Yeah. And if you right click on the map, you can rotate it like this. So yeah, over here, what I did is that I registered a callback function to handle click event on the map element. So when any click happen on the map, we will handle by this function. So what this function does is draws a marker which where you see that this black dot over here specified by it. So after once it counts there is two markers, it will start calculating the route. So in order to calculate the route, I will need to use the service SDK. Just specify these parameters and then handle the response. And from there, I just add another layer, which is called a route layer, and pass in the data from the response to the layer. And also you will need to specify some property like the line width and the color. Okay. Okay. I think that's all for the demo. So is there any question from you guys?
The best map, Faeiz, you use TomTom or Google Map?
So sorry about
Yes,
I'm afraid I cannot answer that question because I haven't even tried the Google Map. So
oh no, I mean the current map that you are showing, is it Google Map or TomTom Map?
this is TomTom Map.
Oh, okay.
This is TomTom.
And for the you are
Yeah.
showing the traffic, right? Traffic.
No,
I mean
this
the
is route.
routing.
This is the route.
Oh, routing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just just a way to get from point A to point B. You can click anywhere on the map. It will show you the route to get to that position.
oh, from point A to point B lah.
Yes.
Based on clicking.
And if you can see on the in the network tab, this is the map that actually being loaded. This is come in as a vector format map, which is not a tile-based format. So personally, I would recommend you guys to use a vector map rather than raster map, because raster map is a bit in terms of the payload is bigger than the vector. Okay, so other than that, we can also explore the example that they provided from their website. So they have tons of example over here, and you can actually view the code. So
Faeiz,
yeah,
is it possible to search from, let's say, one location based on name to another location?
yeah,
Because just now your demo based on clicking, right? Based on point that you click.
Yeah.
Yeah, API capable to detect.
Yeah, for that, TomTom API has this endpoint called reverse geocode, and cannot remember where is it. So And in order to do that, you just need to specify the position, and it will return the name of that location. So you can also see from their example, one of their example is that it's called reverse geocode. I think, yeah, see, they already have the address of that. They can get the address of that based on longitude and latitude, based on the position. And other than that, I think there's a lot more. Let's see the traffic layer. So this is, okay. So this is viewing the traffic information in real time. And all these markers that you are seeing is the actual incident. So,
Cool. Maybe if we want to create our own food delivery
yes,
platform,
yes, you can, Bob. Yes, you can.
we can create our own food delivery platform.
Yes, yes.
But I think the pricing is quite expensive, TomTom Map. Cuba tengok.
Yeah, let's look at the pricing over
Uh-uh.
here. Okay. So now the actual pricing is 50 cents per 1,000 requests. So depending on which API that you are using. So if you want to, yeah.
50 cent.
Maybe Foodpanda or Grab also use this kind of API.
Yeah, I think.
Not sure from which provider, but TomTom is another option.
Yeah. Aside from that, you can also use your Google, like Open Map, something.
Yeah.
But I think most of the... Sorry, Bob?
Teruskan bosku, teruskan.
Oh, tak apa. Kau dulu, bosku. Because I read that the TomTom mostly used by car, so they built-in car map, right? So they are using TomTom rather than the free, for example, Google.
It's
Yeah,
like
that's-
Garmin.
Yeah, that's probably the tracking APIs. So they want to monitor their fleet positions in the real time.
And which one is more accurate, TomTom compared to Google Map?
I think
they don't state.
Last time they already make a comparison. It looks like
quite similar.
Quite similar lah.
Yeah.
But I think Google not so
accurate.
Not so many API from this, because I don't think Google have the, for example, the route. Let's say same as Faeiz mentioned in his presentation. In TomTom, they echo.
Oh, sorry.
In TomTom, there is API that we can specify the truck, and truck is which truck can use the route, which route can be available for them to be through. But
type of vehicle.
Yes, type of vehicle. And for example, truck, not all they also specify type of truck. For another type of truck is a hazardous truck. For example, they bring maybe radioactive. Not all route can be go through by them. So TomTom provide the best route for according to their vehicle type. For example, one of the example is remember the truck that bring cars from port. Okay, now from the port they have a different route, not similar route for all cars. So TomTom provide the API, the best for them.
Oh. Ooh.
Yeah, you can specify heavy truck with explosive, the height, the weight.
Google dia? Tak ada. Lemah.
Yeah. Okay, any more questions from you guys?
Oh, can we use .NET for this API? Or it only for JavaScript or TypeScript?
I search because I'm a .NET guy. We can use, but using the web SDK. We can use because they provide the API.
Yeah, I think since some .NET frameworks they work with HTML script, I think we can just use like this one.
Yeah. JavaScript.
Yeah, you need to put JavaScript on. Not sure whether there's a library for this on .NET. Okay then.
Okay. No more question? Okay, thank you, Faeiz. I think it's a very good presentation. We got a lot of info for this. I think if let's say we want to use any, let's say in the future we have a project on mapping, we can use TomTom, and Faeiz the focal point for this lah. Okay, if nothing, we can end our meeting. Brown bag. So next brown bag will be Lim. Boleh Lim? Okay je. Okay,
Lim.
next meeting.
Oh,
Next meeting si Lim. Halim.
Halim. Ada
So,
dua Lim.
oh bukan Lim, Halim. On function app.
Function app.
Yes. Okay, thank you everyone. Bye.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.